Chat, I know what you were probably thinking. Oh, John hasn't been streaming for a couple of days now. That must be it, right? He's finally throwing in the towel. It's too cold, it's too miserable. His seasonal depression has finally defeated him. And that's it, no more streams for another 6 months, 9 months, who knows? But no, I am still here and hanging in there. I know it's been a couple of days, but we're back for the Monday edition of Club Kirby. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. If this is your first time watching Club Kirby, I'm John Porter. I'm the creator of the comic book series Kevin Morgan Kirby. I feel like we should have like something on the screen that says I'm John. This is Club Kirby. The comic is Kirby. Just to differentiate those factors. I don't think me wearing the Kirby t-shirt on my model helps either. It's not immediately obvious, right? And I used the username Portertronic as well on some of my accounts. So it's like there's a bunch of different factors for a comic that 99.99999% of people in the world don't know about. So I guess it's kind of confusing. If you don't know Kirby, Kirby is my comic. You can read it at readcmc.com, which is behind me. There's a guy singing. I don't like having these vocal tracks, man. Can't talk. Okay, that's better. Okay. You can read Kirby at readcmc.com. I'm going to be quick in terms of doing the spiel today because I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if the spirit is willing to do. Right. You can read Kirby at readcmc.com, or you can find out about Kirby at readcmc.com. You can read the old versions of issues 2 through 4. Absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything. If you want to get the new edition of issue 1 of Kirby, you can get it from the official. Yeah. Let me see if I can do a clean. If you want to read the official. No, it's not very hard. I'm a bit rusty, okay? It's been a couple of days. If you want to read the new expanded and remastered edition of Kirby issue 1, you can get it from the Kirby merch store, which is powered by Teespring. You can get it on Ko-fi, you can get it through Gumroad, you can get it from Drive-Thru Comics, you can get it on Kobo, and if you're a Kobo Plus subscriber, you can get it at no extra charge. You can get it on Google Play, you can get it on Amazon for your Kindle, and you can read it on Global Comics. Boom, there you go. Take me a little while to warm up, but I can do it now. It was pretty much a perfect run, wouldn't you say? Okay, so I do hope you'll check out the new version of issue 1 of Kirby. A lot of work went into it, and a lot of work is going into issue 2 as well, and remastering it. You can read the old version of Kirby issue 2, and again, it doesn't cost you anything, but if you are willing to be patient, you can wait for the new version to come out whenever that may be. We're going to talk about that right now. Chat, I don't think there's ever been a page of a single comic that I've worked on in my life that's taken me as long as page 10 of issue 2 of the remaster has, and I'm actually kind of ashamed, and I'm not just saying that in like a cute sort of way, you know. It's like in a self-deprecating sort of way or something like that, you know, like, oh, haha, he's so slow. It's like, no, it's been really bad. This panel, this is the old panel that we're looking at, right? We're still on this page where Sadie gets dragged into the supply room by the IC, and they're looking for revenge, and they're gonna rip her up, and then on the next page Kirby comes in to make the save, and it's the first time Kirby is like out in public. Karen as Kirby, of course. So I talked about this panel at length, and I was like, I hate this panel, I think it sucks. The characters are too small relative to the size of the page. The movements of the IC in particular, the IC are all, especially Josie's, like too stiff. I just thought I could do a much better job of it, and that was a decision that I don't know, maybe I would have been better off if I just stuck with it. So that's the old version. I'll switch all of that off. I want to show you the new version. If you'll give me 10 minutes to switch all the players on. There we go. That's the new version of the panel. So you can see immediately, totally different. I had to create this new panel from scratch, and it took me literally days, and I've not even got colours yet. Today on stream we're going to start doing the colours, but I've never had, I don't think, a single panel of a page. I mean, this page was taking long enough as it was, right? But this particular panel, it's like Friday I was just trying to figure out like the layouts of it and how it was going to work. It doesn't help that the panel's such an odd shape, but this triangular shape. It was difficult enough to make the previous panel work, but for this one it's even more difficult. I was trying to figure out how to make it work within these dimensions. And then it was like Saturday, it was Saturday I'm starting to do the line art. And then Sunday it's like I'm working on it even more, and Sunday I'm just like refining it. But even then it's like I still wasn't done, so even today, like literally about an hour before we started the stream tonight, I was still just tweaking things, trying to get things right. It's been a really challenging panel to get right, and a lot of the reason for that is because it's such an odd angle. It's like an odd angle coupled with a strange shape of the panel. And it's like multiple characters who are all in different placements. Like you've got Sadie at the bottom, right? And then you have Ruby looming over her, and behind her you have Josie on one side and Maxine on the other. So there's been so much to figure out. There's been so much sort of problem solving and things like that. I was still working on Maxine's head. I'm still maybe not super happy with the way Maxine's head came out. I'm just trying to make my peace with it now, you know what I mean? It's like you fix things and fix things and fix things to the best of your ability, and then you have to move on, and I've already spent far too long in this. So that's what we're doing hour 1 of the stream today, and then hour 2 we're gonna watch some silly videos that I've got in just there. So I thought, well, we could just chill out for a little while and just watch some stuff on stream. And then hour 3 we're gonna play a weird old ROM hack of a NES game, or sorry, an NES game. I know some people have a bee in their bonnet about if you say NES. Hold on, switch to another angle here by accident now. Gotta switch it back off again now. Right. We're gonna turn the character colours on. Obviously we're gonna have to wipe out the area with the old colours, because we've changed everything so radically at this point. We cannot just adapt the old colours. It's like a totally new panel, right? Usually the process of redoing the old art has been we can adapt the old colours and sort of make them fit the new line art. But in this instance that's not going to work. So we're going to have to clear that. I really wasn't sure if I was even going to be able to stream today because I left it so late in the day, right? I was not organised, and like I said, I was still working on this art, and it's been so time consuming, and it's just placed such demands on me on top of everything else I've got going on. It's like and that's why I haven't been able to stream the last couple of days, and I do apologise for that. Right, how are we going to do this? I think we should just start with well, that's not really going to work, is it? Or maybe it could. Okay. We'll turn the background colours down a bit just so I can see what I'm doing a bit better. I'll just go in and start to lay down character colors on correct layer. I haven't been on since I think Thursday? I think Thursday was the last day we did this stream. And when I was on air, everything seemed normal. And then after I finished the stream, I got sent through the notification for Twitch. It's like, here's your stats for the stream. And I couldn't figure out why the numbers of people watching were so much higher than normal. I was like, what's that about? Because I didn't see any activity like that during the stream. Everything looked, you know, the usual figures. About what I would expect. And I think what happened was, I think there might have just been a lot more attention on which art streams in general, like late last week, because of all of the changes that were going on to TOS and all that stuff. And I don't know, people were just cruising the art category on Twitch and they were just looking to see if everybody was trying to skirt the rules, and it's like, how much illicit material can they find, you know, or something like that. I just assumed everybody's going to suddenly start doing all the characters undressed, and it's like, well, that's not happening here. One thing's for sure, I can't just go start doing something else on a whim, you know, just because TOS changes. And this is a family. I don't know if I would say Kirby's a family-friendly comic. It's like a PG-13 comic, is the way I always think of it, right? There's certainly no nudity, but there's a lot of violence, as we're seeing in this, on this page in particular. Actually, speaking of which, this is a very dramatic panel, and I much more so now with Ruby. She's about to, like, it seems like administer, I don't know if you say the final blow, or maybe like the first blow against Sadie here, who's sprawled out, you know, on the ground now with it, and, you know, has had her glasses struck off her, you know, knocked off her face by Maxine. It does kind of, I wonder if I actually went too far with it, because my issue, my issue isn't in terms of it's too violent, my issue is in terms of continuity with the next page, because we don't actually see Ruby administer that blow. She doesn't actually bring down the, or we don't see her bring down the bat on Sadie. Therefore, it's like, well, what happened? I don't know. Unless you want to just assume that she did actually strike her and we didn't see it, right? Because then on the next panel, it's like Sadie's just balled up on the floor, so I guess maybe she did. I guess it's like open to interpretation, I suppose. I wasn't thinking about that when I was figuring out how to redo this panel, and I probably should have. You know, I should be thinking about sort of the page flow and continuity as the reader is going through the comic. So maybe that's was I drawing in the wrong? I did all that in the wrong layer. Darn it. Okay, that's a bad start. could just leave it there. Now we'll do everything right. Okay, on the correct layer this time. While I'm here, I need to make a little correction to the hair here. I think I'm still correcting the line art, even at this stage. Alright. I mean, I was talking on the last stream about, I said this was the page that was going to break me, and I think it officially did. I think this is the page where I'm just like, John, this is not working. And it's not the first time I've ever had points where I've been working on Kirby through the years where I had that, I've had that feeling. I don't think I can go and just change my approach to everything right now, so that's the kind of the most difficult thing. Is if you know the story about Kirby issue 1, the original version, and how it, the look of it kept changing throughout the comic, which it was really bad, right? It was one of the things that made me want to go back and do the remastered edition to begin with. There's a whole article in the remastered edition of issue 1, which is written by me, and it's talking about the process of... Hold on, I've got to change the music again. There's an article that I wrote in the remastered edition of issue 1 of Kirby, and it's talking about the process of creating the original version of the comic and then the remastered edition. And it goes over the different phases of working on the comic. And one of the things I talk about at length in there is how we started off in the earliest days. I think really as more of like a lot of the process was much more digital in the beginning, and then I was like, no, this is too slow. And then it was like, well, can we like bring in like marker pens or something, and I can do things that way to speed things up. And that's how you had those kind of weird hybrid pages in the middle portion of the original issue 1. And then it was like I was still just chopping and changing things all the way through the comic, just trying to find a way to speed things up. And that continued really into like issue 2. The original issue 2 is all like adapted from pencil art, and it ended up with this really sort of rough look to it, which as we've been going over the old pages, does not look great now. And then I kind of continued to refine that process for issues 3 and 4. I think once we get into redoing issues 3 and 4, you're going to see that the old, the pages just look very different to the ones from issue 2 that we're fixing up. But I don't know, it shouldn't have been this difficult redoing issue 2. And I still have a couple of pages to go. I just think it's going to be tough. I have to do this over the Christmas period now. I really would have liked to have been further on than I am. I need to... I've gone over the border there. I need to get the last couple of pages done. So the schedule for this week is going to be... This week we're going to do hopefully I can stream tomorrow and then Wednesday, and then I think Thursday is going to be our last stream before we take a break over the festive period, right? And we'll be back in January. I don't know exactly when in January, but at some point in January, right? We're going to resume. But my plan is over the festive period. What I've got to do is I need to get those last couple of pages of the old issue 2 done. And I also need to really start to figure out what I'm going to do about the new pages. And I think I've been thinking about it the last couple of days. And I think I sort of have a game plan now for what I want to do with the 9 new pages I've got to do to get this up to 22 pages. The main thing is going to be I can't do it this way, this sort of needlessly perfectionistic sort of way that I'm doing everything just now. I need to find a way to just get the art on the page without all this messing about. And I really thought that I had gotten past this as far as my slowness or getting too absorbed in like the little details and all that kind of stuff, but I'm obviously not. Or if I had gotten past it, I'm like back into my old habits now, and it's bad. I think a lot of it is due to me trying to do everything on my laptop with the Intuos tablet instead of just using the pen display like I'm doing just now. I think I'm making things like more difficult for myself than they need to be, Okay, right, first of all, make sure I'm not... I'm kind of paranoid now about drawing in the wrong layer. No, that's okay, right, we're cool. I keep noticing, this is frustrating now. This is exactly what I'm talking about, but I keep noticing little details I can, or could, just tweak just a little bit. Okay, right, back to it. How are we doing for time? I've completely lost track of time. Been on for about... Well, the clock says 30 minutes, but really it's been about 35. That's a 25. Not 35. It's actually been quite mild here for the last couple of days. Cold weather has not been as bad. But you can imagine this is like the absolute darkest time of year, so it's like, yeah, we're lucky we get a little bit of sunshine in the afternoon as we did today. And it's like, you gotta enjoy that while you can, because before you know it, it's like the sun starts to set. And, you know, it's dark again. It's kind of doing my head in. I've talked about this on stream extensively, but the good thing is, I was thinking about this the other day. The good thing is that the days seem to fly by, which if you think about it, at least means that we're going to get to the point where we're going to get to, it won't be long now before the day starts begin to lengthen again. So it's going to get worse for like the next couple of days, I suppose, and then it's like that's as bad as it's ever going to be, and then it'll start getting better again. And then of course we've got Christmas coming up as well. It's going to be a modest Christmas this year, chat. I think as a family we've all decided we're working within a very set budget. We're not doing anything exorbitant. We're being frugal. So and that's fine. Usually I like to get myself a few things. I like to at least get myself, a couple of little Transformers. I feel like it's not Christmas if I don't get a couple of Transformers, right? Even if I'm the one buying them myself. I don't know, because I don't think I put a lot of Transformers on my wish list this year, so I don't know if anybody got me them. I got put a lot of other things on there. The truth is, when I went to go look at what you could get on Amazon for Transformers, we did a whole stream about it. I couldn't find many Transformers toys that were like within our agreed criteria of what we were going to spend on, on each other as a family, or sort of allotted budget for gifts. So it was like slim pickings, so I didn't really put many Transformers on there, so maybe I'm not going to get any Transformers at all, I don't know. But the other thing is, I didn't buy any for myself, and I did go around all the online stores looking to see what I could get myself that would be like an affordable, just a little treat for myself, and I really couldn't see much of anything. And the other problem was, by the time I got around to it, it's like the deadline to get gifts for most stores now, get things delivered, is they're probably not going to arrive in time now. There's not many places that'll deliver now before Christmas. So we should still get some nice things. I mean, there's some cool stuff on my wish list anyway. I would have liked to have been able to treat myself as well. Guess it's just not happening. It'll be good to have a break though. But like I said, I'm gonna just be I'm sure I'm gonna be chipping away at stuff over Christmas anyway, but I think it's gonna be good to at least have like a change of pace over the festive period. I'm gonna move on now and do the vest as well. it does at least help that you're drawing characters in the school. You know, they all wear the uniform colours, so everybody's kind of, you know, there's like a set palette that most of the characters are working with. So I can easily pull the colours from Sadie's uniform and use them for Josie's. We're just doing the flats just now, just to get the basic flat colours on here. And we can worry about doing the shading and all that kind of stuff later. This is going to be, for sure, chat, the last time we're going to do any work on this page on stream. Tomorrow, and I hope we can do a stream tomorrow, right? Nothing's going to get in the way. Tomorrow we're going to go on to working on page 11. And page 11 is almost entirely just Kirby at the door when she comes in to confront the IC. And there's like 2 other little panels on top above it, but it's going to be, it should be a much easier page to work on, right? I think this is, I feel pretty confident in saying this page that we're working on now is the last big difficult page of the old ones that I needed to fix up. That's kind of annoying. I don't know if it's just my display. This is a similar issue that we had to Sadie, where the skin is so pale for Josie that I couldn't even tell the pure white that I'm using the eyes here. I don't know if it's just my monitor, but I can't even tell it apart from the skin tone, so. Yeah, that's almost imperceptible. But we'll make do just now. Let's add the shading and it probably won't be that bad. It's a weird thing with the I've done the eyebrows here. There, like that. Right, okay. I hope that I can make some decent progress on this, at least before the first hour of the stream is over. Then we're going to move on and we're going to do some other stuff. But I'm way overdue for a break, chat. The last couple of days I've just been relentless, and like I said, I've not been working on this page non-stop, right? I have been stopping to do other things. The bulk of my time has been working on this page. And I'm just fed up with it. Like I said, I can't remember a time when I've ever spent so long on a single page, or on, for that matter, on a single panel as I have on this. I don't know why this particular one. Well, I mean, I kind of laid out at the beginning of the stream why I think this one was so challenging, but even accounting for that, it's just like it should not have taken this long. So I'm going to be really, when I'm actually done with it and there's no more colouring to do, I'll still have the lettering to do. I'm kind of batch, I'm going to do a batch job on the lettering. I think I only did the lettering for the first couple of pages of issue 2's remaster, and I haven't done any of the lettering for the subsequent pages. I've got, I think it's going to be like pages 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to have to do them all at once. As far as the lettering goes, I can't do a lettering stream because the lettering's all done in Clip Studio Paint, and the PC that we use for streaming is running Linux. Clip Studio Paint I've got on my laptop, which is running Windows, so it's like an entirely different setup. That's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is, at least at the moment, right? I don't find lettering streams are very fun as well. I don't think many people are interested in seeing me like place text in speech bubbles. It's like an entirely different discipline of comic art, part of the process of making comics, and one that's really undervalued. I don't think people realise how integral or how much having like effective lettering can elevate the experience of reading a comic and can enhance the quality of a comic book. But for the moment anyway, we're not really set up to a lettering stream, sadly. Right, how is this going to work? That's not going to work. I'm going to need to choose a different shade of grey for the for Josie's Golf Club. Otherwise, it's just going to blend into the skirt. That's good enough. Okay, we still have a little bit of time left before we move on to the second version of the show. Right, should we move on and do Sadie? I just noticed there's a patch on the back of Sadie's neck there that isn't correct, actually. The mouth? I must have adjusted the mouth as well. I never bothered to. I'm going back to the previous panel now. Obviously I never bothered to just the mouth here after I fixed up the line art again. I think I spoke about this on another stream recently, but a lot of the process of fixing up an old comics page is like it's like Jenga blocks, and if you pull you pull one out, you make a change, and then it's like that has knock-on effects. And that's exactly what's going on here. There's a bunch of different areas of the face here. That need to be adjusted. Because I made those changes at the line art stage, right? And that has an impact on the colours, so you gotta go back and fix them. Right, that looks a bit better. Okay, another couple of minutes and then we're gonna wrap up our colouring session, but I am gonna continue on with this, of course, after the stream. Let's see if I can just get this page over finish line. So that's going to be another couple of hours from now anyway, so. Right now I'm just trying to see how much ground I can cover in these last couple of minutes. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, chat, but that does tend to happen a lot as we get towards, yeah, as the clock begins to count down on stream. That's usually when I start to, I'm talking a bit, less than usual, and I get a bit more focused on just trying to beat the clock. How much can I do before time is up? And the pen display is so much faster. I don't know why I torture myself by continuing to use the Intuos. So I do know why. It's because I have to come into the studio to use it. And I'm fooling myself into thinking if I can just sit, anywhere in the house, on the couch or whatever, on my laptop and just use my old Intuos, and it's going to be faster. And it never is. I don't think I'm fooling myself into thinking it's faster. I just think it's more comfortable. But it's not worth the trade-off. I should just come in here into the studio and just suck it up, basically. Eat my medicine, and I would get everything done a lot quicker. The line art for this page was done in phases, right? And it was basically just a case of like iterating. So it started off with me just trying to figure out what the pose was going to be, and I knew that it was kind of going to be this thing with the IC looming over Sadie, and I needed to fill the page. And it started off with me back on Friday just trying to come up with a very crude approximation of what I wanted the panel to be like, and then I had to go figure out how it was going to work. And it was like a case of doing, like, I would say at least 3 stages of breakdowns. I'm just trying to figure out what the pose was going to be like before I even got into actually working on the art that I thought was going to be the final version. And then I looked at it and I said, well, I could try and fix up this very scrappy version of the line art that I was working with, or I could go the extra mile and redo it completely. And that probably sent me back. That was like at least another half a day's work, if not a whole day's work. Was taking the old line art, the previous revision of it that I'd done for this, and then I'll go over it and redo it. And yeah, I was working into the early hours of this morning on that. And then again today, I'm working a bit, working on it right up to the point where we started the stream this evening. Or close enough anyway. I think it was like an hour before the stream started, and then I thought, well, right, that's it, the line art's done. I've got to go start getting organised to do tonight's stream. And I had to leave it at that. It's one of those things where, again, I guess nobody's ever going to appreciate how much I agonized over this, because that's the nature of comics, right? Even worse so nowadays, I think, as people just look at something and then they move on. I was going to make a joke there about, in my case, they don't even look at it, nobody looks at it. You have to have readers before they can dismiss it. That's kind of depressing. Okay, let's not dwell on that. Hopefully at least someday somebody will purchase this comic and read it, and I hope they'll at least think that this panel is cool. I don't know why John really worked hard on that one. I do think it's a much better panel than the one that it's replacing. I hope you'll agree with me on that one. And that it's not as stiff. As the old one was. I don't know that any comics panel I could work on is ever going to be worth taking, 3+ days to complete. As this one has. I guess that, if nothing else, maybe the fact that it's really, I don't know, it's like it's going to drive me to find a solution, or again work hard again to try and find a solution, to find a faster way of doing things, because I want to do Kirby for the long haul of it, and I have so many issues and so many stories that I need to do, want to do, and I can't do it at this pace. Like the physical and mental toll that's taking on me to work this slowly and to agonize over everything to this degree is just not sustainable. The only way this comic is going to work, and the only way we're going to be able to build an audience for it, is if I can, produce material much more quickly than I'm doing right now. But I really thought that I was past this in terms of my slowness and my agonizing over everything. Obviously I'm not, so that's what I'm going to work on over the Christmas period, is trying to figure out what I'm going to do about this. Again, it's something that I've been struggling with for, I don't know, 20+ years now, and I really need to figure it out. I need to figure out how I'm going to come up with a process for making comics that's much quicker, but still is delivering the results that I want. And with that said, how did we get on here? Well, we've got the basic flat colors for Josie are in place, and some of the flat colors for Sadie as well, so there's that at least. Should we go on for just another couple of minutes, I suppose? See if we can just get some of the last few pieces for Sadie in place. Just noticed another error on the previous panel. Okay, that's annoying. Right. It's collar of her shirt. For some reason it's ended with a skin tone here and it shouldn't be. I'm pretty sure it should just be like that. Okay, that's fine. It's not a huge deal. It's something that I noticed. Okay. There's something odd going on here because I assume where I was going for here was... Hold on. Moving things about. I assume where I was going for... Well, can I get the red correction pen out? I'm going to be doing corrections this late into the game. I assume that this area here is supposed to be it's Sadie's blazer. Like the sort of back portion of it sort of flapping around. But it doesn't make sense. It's so long relative to the other side. I'm gonna have to go back and correct that. Okay, that's a minor correction, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna save now. Or we're gonna move on. Oof. Chat, this is the last time you're ever going to see anything of this page, so unless you buy a sheet of Kirby, I don't want to do another stream where I'm still fixing up this page. Tomorrow we've got to move on and get to the next page. At least then I can say, well, I'll only have 3 pages left to do over the Christmas New Year period, right? Obviously old art, and then I need to figure out what I'm going to do about the new pages, but that's an entirely different thing. Right. We're going to move on. We're going to get into hour 2. We're going to watch some silly videos and we're going to chat about stuff. Yeah, on that note, I will be right back with you in just a moment. Now we're going to get into hour 2 of Club Corbie. Am I not moving? Oh, hold on a sec. Okay, well, we'll go back to the back soon slide now. We'll sort it out. Alright, that should do it. Okay, chat, welcome to Hour 2. Thank you for bearing with me. I know it's a weird feeling to be back after a couple of days off. I don't know what it's going to be like over once we could come back in the new year. I've been away for a little while, so I better take a little sip of my drink here. I'm drinking the cherry Pepsi Max, and that's nothing unusual because it's my favourite and it's the one I usually have, but for some reason, I don't know, man, it really tastes good tonight. I could have a second can, and I have a second can once I'm done with this one. I don't know, maybe I don't know if I'm just thirsty or what. That's probably not a good thing for me either. So it's another thing, it's like another burnout thing, is me just getting super dehydrated, and it's a really good way to get sick as well, so I've got to watch that. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to move on. I'm going to turn down this music. Chat. No, I think I'll leave the music on for a second. I'll segue into the next portion of the show, okay? Yeah. It's taking me a little while to get comfy now. So you're gonna have to bear with me until I find my bearings mentally. I don't know if I'm just taking a second to sort of transition out of drawing mode or what. So we just kind of talked for a little while there on stream about how stubborn I am about my methods, and I always seem to end up taking the long way of doing things, and I really can't afford to do that. And you might have also heard me talk on stream about, I've never talked about it at length, but I could go into like a whole diatribe about my feelings about AI and how I guess I just have I have very strong opinions about like work ethic and doing things by hand, and I'm not taking shortcuts, you know? If I was willing to take shortcuts, I guess in a way it would be better for Corbie, but it wouldn't be. I would hate it, basically. You know, if I could just tell a machine, go make issues of this comic. To me, it would almost defeat the purpose. It's like the craft and doing it yourself is a big part of the journey. So I don't have. I think the best way to say it is I have general like disdain for AI, and I think a lot of the stuff that it creates is slop. But I'm willing to make one exception, and only one exception, which is I absolutely was fascinated by the AI-generated Steamed Hams account that was on Twitter earlier in the year. And I think around this time last year, actually, it was when it was popped up. And yeah, that sounds about right, because I seem to remember having it on over the Christmas period last year, and it was like, it was fascinating because I could just put it on in the background on Twitch, and it's just like going all day. and it's constantly something different, and we'll get into it. The channel is gone now. Got busted from Twitch, I gather, and I didn't know why. It was just like one day it was gone, and I didn't think about it. And I gather it was busted for being automated, so I hope it's okay for me to play stuff on stream. I just wanted to watch this AI generated steamed hams compilation with you. I was really relieved to see that somebody had archived some of this stuff. And the great thing is, this particular one, I have not seen what's in this video, so I don't know what Skinner and Chalmers are going to say. It's just so, we'll get into it. It's just so fascinating the way that the AI it interprets the concept of steamed hams. And as I understand it, it must just have like a limited set of instructions, and it's going out into like the web or something, and it's trying to find different ways that it could present the basic concept of steamed hams. I assume you're familiar if you're watching the stream with steamed hams, the original. The Skinner and the Superintendent scene from 22 short films about Springfield, that Simpsons episode, and then like the memes that came out around it, right? But it's like every time it generates a new one of these, it's like slightly different. There's so many things about it that just stick in my mind to this day. It's just I'm still always thinking about Skinner, the house is on fire. And then every time we'll get into it, but basically it's like a random throwing of the dice every time as to what Skinner is burning and how he's gonna like excuse what he's doing to Chalmers. So we'll watch some of them. There's 45 minutes of them here.
Skinner and Chalmers, they fight all day, chasing each other around the halls. He lies to her, and she gets mad. It's a riotous affair and not sad. He's the principal, she's the teacher. They constantly clash with zero mercy.
Chalmers is
no one else
gender
in town
flipped
can
now,
set
apparently.
the tone. Skinner and Chalmers in town tonight.
Seymour. Oh, hello, Superintendent Chalmers. What a pleasant surprise. Please come in. The wine was cooking, but it's not ready yet. Oh, hello,
You see the wine
Skinner.
isn't cooking? The wine is cooking?
It's good to see you. I see, so the Weimar is not ready
Oh, the
yet.
Weimar, okay.
What else is cooking? Well, I'm also making some potato pancakes.
One of the things
along
about
with
this
a
is you'll
nice
try and
vegetable
cook
stew.
anything.
Would you like something to drink while
Sometimes
we
I'll cook
wait?
things that aren't even like
Yes,
food, you know, you'll
that
cook
would
like a
be nice.
concept or some
Do you have
intangible
any
thing.
tea or coffee? Yes, I have both. Would you like some tea or coffee? Oh, no. I can't believe I've done this. How could I be so careless? I wish I had someone here to help me figure out what to do. If only I had someone like fictional character's name here to give me advice, then I could fix this mess. Maybe I should call fictional character and ask them what to do. They must have dealt with similar situations in the past and have probably experienced this sort of thing before. That would certainly be helpful. Fortunato, what an amazing sight. Strawberries would make the perfect replacement for the Weimar cake. I must investigate further and see if I can make this a reality. Wish me luck. Good luck to me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna replace the Weimar cake with strawberry cake. All I need to do is find the right ingredients and the perfect recipe. Here I go. Hey, this is going to be delicious. What are you doing in my kitchen, and why is it full of smoke?
Wait, hold on. Suddenly it's
steamed
Chalmers'
Weimar.
kitchen
I
now.
think the steam trapped inside must have caused this smoke.
Don't give me that. I saw you climbing out the window, and this kitchen looks like it's on fire. Now tell me the truth.
Okay, I was deep frying some donuts and they must have gotten out of hand. I was trying to get them out quickly and put out the fire, but I promise it won't happen again.
Regional expression? What region?
The strawberry fields of Illinois.
There's no such region in Illinois.
Well, this regional expression is used in other states as well. It's a common expression in the Midwest region. It's like a biscuit, but better.
And just what kind of biscuit is a strawberry cake? Look, Skinner, there's clearly a fire in the kitchen. We have to do something.
Oh, nonsense. That's not a fire, it's a beast of Exmoor. You can't
what?
see it, but it's definitely there.
What?
No, it's ridiculous. Let me see it. I'm not running off into the night until we prove there's not an actual fire in the kitchen.
No, I'm telling you, it's definitely a beast of
Okay,
Exmoor.
yeah, this is another thing.
You
There's
won't be able to see it, so there's no point in looking.
there's like a disembodied
I'm
female
not
voice who
taking your
I
word for it.
assume
If there
is
a
supposed to
fire in the
be
kitchen,
filling in the
it's
role of
important
Agnes,
that we act
Skinner's mother.
immediately. We have
You
to make
sometimes,
sure it's put
like, you'll
out
hear her,
and
but you
that
never see her.
everyone is safe. Well, I should be
And
getting
nobody
back
ever
to work.
acknowledges who she's supposed
Thanks
to
for
be.
lunch,
She's just like this
Principal Skinner.
disembodied female
Don't
voice. Okay.
mention it, Superintendent Chalmers. I'm glad you got the chance to experience our little town's cuisine. Now, don't you worry about those wild rumors about a fire. I'm sure it's just a beast of Exmoor.
All right then. Well, goodbye, Principal Skinner.
Goodbye, Superintendent Chalmers. Have a nice day.
You too.
Chalmers just seems confused by the whole experience there at the end. Okay, round 2.
Hello, Chalmers. Welcome to my home. Is there anything I can do for you?
No, I just came by to say hello. I see you got your jelly donut cooking, but it's not quite ready yet.
Yes, it's just about ready. I'll just go get it.
No, that's okay. I'll wait. It smells delicious.
Thanks, it does. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, gods. I burned the jelly donut. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have put it in the oven so quickly. I'll just get some baking chocolate from the store. It'll be just like the burnt jelly donut, only better because I'll be using better ingredients. Maybe I'll even make a cake out of it. I hope so. Oh, and by the way, I'm Skinner. Nice to meet you.
Who's he
What are
talking
you
to?
doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
The kitchen is on fire.
It's just steam.
Skinner, what's the real reason you swapped the food?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You didn't swap the food because you didn't like jelly donut. You swapped it because you like baking chocolate.
What are you talking about? I didn't swap the food because I liked it. I swapped it because you didn't have any jelly donut.
Okay, that wasn't a lie. But what's the real reason you swapped the food? Skinner, the kitchen's on fire.
It's not.
It is. Come on, admit it. The kitchen's on fire.
It's
Chalmers
not.
just scaling the chair.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just startled. Let's get out of
Now
here.
he's on the table.
Skinner, I'm going to miss you.
I'll miss you too, Chalmers.
Oh, well, at least I'm gonna die knowing that I saved some animals.
That's a good philosophy.
I think so, too.
Okay, that would seem like kind of a tragic ending. I guess they're like perishing in the blaze. Also, obviously, they're outside, so.
Welcome, Superintendent Chalmers. Come on in and make yourself comfortable. We've got a delightful cucurbita ficifolia cooking in the kitchen, but it won't be
Okay, that's a
ready for a
mouthful.
few more minutes.
The aroma is already making my mouth water. This is one of my favorite dishes.
Yes, I remember. I'm so glad you could join us. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
It looks like Chalmers
I'm
doesn't even know the way
sure I
in.
will. Thank you for having me over.
It's my pleasure.
Another
Shall
thing
I
about
show you
these
to
is
the living
that
room in the meantime?
the accents,
Damn it. I can't believe I
often
burned
very
that
wildly.
cucurbita ficifolia.
these guys
I
will
spent
just
so
suddenly,
much time
they'll adopt
preparing
like
it, and now it's ruined. This is
another
so
accent halfway
frustrating.
through.
I wish I had someone to talk to about this. I guess I'll have to figure out a way to salvage it. And I think I can use those acini di pepe I saw outside to replace the cucurbita ficifolia. I can go out and get some to replant in the garden. Now, what do I need to do to get started? Okay, first I should get some soil and a container to plant the acini di pepe.
I assume it like it
Then
goes
I'll need
online
to
and
make
looks for
sure I have the
recipes or
right
something
amount
like
of
that,
sun
and then
water
it's
for the new plants.
something that
After
into
that, I should think about
story,
fertilizing
obviously.
them. All right, that's the plan. Now let's get to work. First, I'll head outside and get the Asini di Pipe, then I'll come back in and get all the supplies I need. Then it's time to plant. I can do this. Everything is gonna be great.
Skinner, what is going on here? Why is the kitchen full of smoke? And why were you climbing out the window? You better start explaining.
It's gonna
There's
be
no
beer.
fire, sir. It's just steam from the steamed cucurbita ficifolia I'm making. It's a traditional family recipe.
Skinner, this is not steam. This is smoke. Now, what are you really doing here?
I love the dramatic
Explain
meaning.
yourself.
There's no steam.
Okay.
This
The
is
truth
so
is, I was trying to make s'mores in the oven. I was just about to take them out when I realized I had started a small fire. I was trying to put it out with a fire extinguisher when you came in. I'm very sorry.
Regional expression? What kind of expression is Asini di Pepe?
It's a traditional Sicilian phrase that means it was the perfect alternative to the cucurbitae ficifolia.
Okay.
Asini di Pepe is macaroni, not pumpkins.
Yeah, that's true. It's a dialectical difference. The Sicilians call macaronis small pumpkins. It was the closest thing I could find to the original vegetable.
But why didn't you just ask me if you could switch it? What is happening here? The kitchen is on fire.
No.
There was that
It
switch
must
as
be
well
a
where it's like they're
It can't be a fire.
talking about like the misunderstanding with the
See,
food, and
show
then
me the
you immediately go
gremlin.
in. It's Skinner, the
No,
kitchen's on
I can't do
fire.
that. You'll have to take my word for it.
I don't believe you. Someone needs to call the fire department. Thanks for lunch, Skinner. I've got to go now.
This planet
Sure,
needs
no
him.
problem. Have a good day. Just remember, don't let the gremlins get you.
Right. What gremlins?
Oh, nothing. See you around?
Okay then. Bye.
I think this is what it bounds to be.
Good morning, Superintendent Chalmers. Please come in. We were just about to make some banana fritters, but they're not quite ready yet.
Thank you, Principal Skinner. Smells delicious.
Would you like to take a seat? Coffee, tea, or something stronger?
Coffee would be great. Black, please.
Coming right up.
Yes,
How
have
could
some.
I have been so careless?
I worked so hard on this, and I've ruined it.
Oh, isn't this
Now
disembodied
I have to
Agnes again?
start all over again. Why can't I just get one thing right? Okay, so I need to find some high
Or was it? Maybe it was actually Skinner. Maybe Skinner's
That's
voice
not
just
too
changed.
difficult. All I need to do is look around outside the window. There's a market stand just around the corner. This could be just the thing
Well, we
I
have to take your
need.
word for that, I
Let's
suppose.
go get some high on me cho and replace that burnt banana fritter. I'll be back in a flash. I hope I can find all the ingredients I need to make the perfect high on cha. It'll be worth it, I'm sure.
What are you doing here? Why is the kitchen full of smoke?
It's
Why
put on
won't
there.
climbing out the window?
What are you
I
doing?
was just steaming a banana fritter. No smoke, just steam. Nothing to worry about, Superintendent Chalmers.
Don't try to deceive me. This kitchen is obviously on fire. Tell me what happened.
Well, I had the stove on, and I guess I forgot to turn it off. I was trying to put out the fire before it spread any further.
What does a Shield Night Show actually mean? Is that really a regional expression?
Yes, it's a local phrase from the Far East that means delicious, nutritious delight. Watch me eat it. Now you'll see how tasty it truly is.
I'll believe you for a second. Come on, tell me the truth. What does Cho really mean?
Okay, I admit it. It is actually banana fritters, but the name is kind of embarrassing, so I chose to make up a more exotic story about it. I hope you can forgive me for my little white lie.
That's more like it. I guess I can understand that. Skinner! Come on!
Actually, we'll get something of a resolution there,
Fire
which
here. We need to get
obviously
out of the
isn't
kitchen
always the
before it
case.
spreads.
Sometimes the conversation
leave
just
now.
abruptly
Oh,
is halted
calm
by
down, Chalmers.
Chalmers saying that
That's
the
not
kitchen's
a
on
fire,
fire.
It's just the northern lights. Can't you see the glorious colors? It's like a painting.
Northern Lights?
There's a billion in the Northern Light
Serious?
system.
We don't even live near the Arctic. I'm calling the fire department right now.
No, no, no. Don't do that. If you call them, they'll just disrupt this beautiful dancing light show that's going on right now. It would be a shame to ruin it.
Ah, Skinner! This isn't the Aurora Borealis. This is a fire.
Oh, it's nothing to worry about.
Just the Aurora Borealis. It's quite beautiful, isn't it?
Well, if you say so, Professor. I'll be on my way then. Thank you for lunch.
You're most welcome. Have a safe trip.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's one thing I've seen a couple of times as well, is I'll think that I'll suddenly decide that Skinner or Chalmers
Hello,
are like a
Superintendent
professor.
Chalmers. Welcome to my home. Please come in.
Thank you, Principal Skinner. It smells delicious in here.
That would be the brimura I'm cooking. Not quite ready yet, though.
Well, I'm sure it'll be delicious when it is. May I offer you a drink while we wait?
That sounds wonderful. What do you have? Oh, gods, why did I do this? I was so close to having a perfect meal. What have I done? I must start over. There is no other way if I am to finish the meal I had planned. I must begin anew. Hey, there's a perfect replacement for the burnt brimura. Buñuelos. Please let me find a way to get some of these delicious treats. I know I don't have any money, but maybe I can barter or trade something in exchange. Or maybe I can ask the store owner if they would be willing to let me pay them later. Gods, please send me a way to get the buñuelos I need to make this right. Solution is coming to me now. I could try offering to do a small task for the store in exchange for the buñuelos. That may be just the answer I'm looking for. Thank you, gods. I'm sure this will be a success.
Very often Skinner gets really religious as well. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that,
It's
but
not smoke, sir.
whenever
Just
he realizes
steam
that
from
that's
the steam
Skinner's ruined.
bravura I'm making.
a lot of the time,
You see,
he
I
starts
was
praying
just
to the
trying
gods,
a new
or
recipe
saying,
and things got a bit out of hand.
God help me, or I'll do
Down the
anything.
entire school. You'll need to be more careful in here, and I expect better from you in the future.
Yeah, that's another thing, is
Clean
sometimes
this
it
up
thinks
and
they're
get
in
back to
school.
Yes, sir, right away. I'm very sorry.
Skinner, what's going on here? This isn't brimura like we ordered.
No, sir, it's not. It's much better. These are dry-fried buñuelos from Spain. Top of the line. Made with only the finest ingredients. Far superior to any brimura you've ever tasted.
Of the
That's
line.
highly unlikely. Where did you even get buñuelos from?
Oh, I have my sources. All I can say is that this is the best specialty food you'll ever eat, and it's worth every peso.
I highly doubt that. You better tell me the truth or there will be consequences. Skinner, what's going on in the kitchen? It smells like there is a fire.
No, it must be a dibuk. It's a spirit from Jewish folklore that sometimes enters houses and causes mischief. You can't see it, though.
But what about the smoke and smell? Are you sure it's not a fire?
Yes, I'm sure. We need to just wait for the dibuk to pass.
Okay. But I think we should check it out just to be sure. Well, Skinner, I should be going now. Thank you for lunch.
Yes, of course. Have a great day.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. I still have to do the old Dibuk ritual. So if you don't mind, I'll stay here and do it. Please just go on without me.
Sure. Okay, I'll see you later then.
Yes, of course. Have a safe journey home.
Will do. See you later.
I guess that was another rare Agnes, disembodied Agnes cameo there, right at the end. I don't know how many more of these we're going to do. We can do a couple more, okay?
Welcome, Professor
Watch another
Chalmers.
few of these
Please
before
come
we move
in.
on.
The sirloin steak is cooking, but not quite ready yet. Can I get you something to drink in the meantime?
I would love a glass of red wine, thank you.
Of course. I'll pour us both a glass. Would you like to take a seat in the living room?
Yes, that would be lovely.
Very well. I'll be right behind you with the wine. Great. Just great. Now I've gone and ruined the steak. I've been so preoccupied with work that I haven't paid enough attention to my cooking. I should have known better than to leave it in the oven so long. I'm so annoyed with myself. Well, I guess I should just start over and make something else. I suppose I can always order takeout. That banana tree outside looks like it could be a great solution. I could make some banana bread, and that would be a great replacement for the steak. And I have all the ingredients I need in the kitchen. Time to get to work. Let's see how this banana bread turns out. Ah, that smells delicious. I think I might have a winner here. Time to try it out and see how it tastes. That's quite good. I think this banana bread is a great substitute for the
That was
burnt
fast.
steak.
What is going on here? Why is the kitchen full of smoke?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some steam, that's all. Just trying to cook up a nice meal for everyone.
What meal would involve this much smoke? This isn't steam, it's smoke, and it smells like something is on fire.
Okay, I admit it. There was a little fire in the kitchen, but I handled it. It's all under control now.
Skinner, why is this banana bread instead of sirloin steak?
Well, I had trouble finding the sirloin steak, so I thought I'd switch it out for something a little healthier and more nutritious. I'm sure the students will appreciate the banana bread as a substitute.
But it's not
Yeah, that's
what they
another
were
thing that comes up
expecting.
often is
Why
that
didn't you let them know in advance that the food selection was going to change?
Well, I know how students can be. They get so excited when they hear they're getting steak, and I didn't want to disappoint them, so I thought this would make a nice surprise.
But students should be able to rely on the food served to them in the cafeteria. Changing it without notice is
I
unacceptable.
feel like I've heard them have this
Skinner,
exchange before.
the kitchen is
It's
on
on-
fire.
Yeah, okay.
We need to get everyone out of the building and call the fire department.
I feel like I've heard them
No,
have
you
that
must be
exchange about the
mistaken.
students
This is
before,
simply a natural phenomenon,
and
like
again,
the tide.
the AI seems
No,
to think that
this is a fire. We need to
Skinner
get out
and
before it
Chalmers are in the
spreads.
school
I assure
having
you,
this exchange.
this is simply the tide making its
Even
way
though it also
through
knows
the
that they're in the
kitchen.
house, which is on
Nothing to be
fire.
alarmed about.
Are you serious? Look, the flames are growing and the smoke is getting thicker. We need to call the fire department. Thanks for lunch, Professor. I'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great day.
You too.
Remember, the tides can be a bit tricky this time of year.
Right. I'll remember that.
Welcome, Superintendent Chalmers. Please come in. The aroma of my superb hamantash is filling the air, but it's not quite ready yet.
The famed Hamantash. Smells wonderful, Skinner. What a treat. How did you come to make such a delicacy?
Chalmers
Well,
just
as
is
you
coming
know,
across
my
as really
grandmother was
passive
from
aggressive.
Poland, so I grew up with these treats. I've been perfecting the recipe for years now, and I think I have it just about right.
It sure smells like you've got it down. I can't wait to try it.
It won't be long now. Please, take a seat and make yourself comfortable. Why did I do that? I was so looking forward to having those hamantash in. Now they're ruined. Ugh, this always happens to me. Why can't I ever get it right? Maybe I should just order some instead. That would be easier. That tree outside looks like it has some nice green
He's
sudachi
back with the
fruits
trees
growing
again.
on it. I bet if I climbed out that window, I could get a few and replace the burnt hamantash with them. It looks like a bit of a challenge, but I'm confident I can do it. Okay, here I go. I did it. Now let's see how this sudachi tastes in my burnt hamantash.
He works so
Lemma.
fast.
Delicious. I think I might keep this recipe. Well done, Skinner. I knew I could do it.
He works so fast, he's the opposite of
Why
me.
is there so much smoke? Why were you climbing out the window?
I should get pointers from Skinner on how to complete
Well,
things, you know, in an efficient manner.
It's just steam from the steamed hamantash I'm making.
I guess I was just trying to get some air. Yeah, that's it.
This kitchen is full of smoke, Seymour. I don't believe you. Now tell me the truth.
Okay, fine. I was trying to hide a burned cake I made. It's a long story.
Skinner, what is this pastry and why did you give it to me instead of the hamantash I asked for?
This is a sudachi. It's a traditional pastry
Skinner's
from
climbing.
the rural areas
Oh,
of
there
our
he goes.
state. The locals call it a hamantash. Don't worry, you're gonna love it.
I'm sure I will, but why did you give me this instead of the original?
I thought you'd like a change of pace.
I didn't think you'd want the same dessert all the time. The sudachi is much more interesting and unique. I figured you'd appreciate that.
Hello. I'm not convinced. Why don't you tell me the
I don't even
truth?
know what that was.
What's going on here? I smell smoke.
Oh, that's probably just the warlocks. Don't worry about it.
No, this is not normal. Let me see what's going on.
Oh, Chalmers is pissed.
No. It's definitely just the warlocks. Nothing to worry about.
I'm not taking your word for it. I'm gonna take a look. I think I should go. Thank you for lunch, Professor Skinner.
Of course.
There's a
Come
lot of
back
these are
anytime.
Professor
Now why
Skinner
don't we have
ones
a look at those warlocks I told you about?
You know, I
in
feel
this
like I
particular
should be going.
compilation.
That fire looks pretty bad. I mean, you can smell it.
What fire? There is no fire. There are only warlocks. Now, come on, let's take a look at them.
You know, I really
Okay,
should be
that's a
going.
quotable line.
That fire
There
does
is no
not look
fire,
good.
chat. There are only warlocks.
Superintendent Chalmers, so nice of you to join us.
Please, come in.
Thank you, Skinner. It smells wonderful in here.
I'm making a lobster stew. It won't be ready for a while, though.
That sounds like it'll be worth the wait.
Yes, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. How could I have been so careless? I've ruined my lobster stew. Well, I guess it's back to the drawing board and I'll have to start all over. Well, there's nothing else I can do except try to salvage what I have and make a different kind of stew. Aha! Just the thing. I need to get out there and collect some kind of pastry that I can use to replace this burnt lobster stew.
Is there going to be a
I wonder what
convenient
kind of
pastry
pastry
tree?
would work best. I guess I'm going to have to try a few different types and see what works. Right then, I better head out there and start my search. These pastries won't collect themselves. Time to get to
Oh
work.
no, maybe he's collecting the
I'll
pastries
just
like in a
have to
video
try a
game.
few different types of pastry and then find the one that works best in this dish. All right then, off I go.
What are you doing here? And why is there so much smoke? Explain yourself.
Very dramatic.
Why were you climbing out of the window?
Well, I was just making some steamed lobster stew, and the steam was making the room rather hazy.
Don't lie to me.
Skinner's barely even
Smells
trying
like
at
a
this
burning
point.
kitchen. How did it catch on fire?
I didn't catch it on fire, really. Must have been a faulty stove. It happens sometimes.
What do you mean by that? What region are you referring to, and what kind of dish is it?
Actually, it's a traditional dish from the Highlands of Scotland called lobsterless stew.
Oh, he
It's made with a
represent.
delicate combination of pastries, savory vegetables, and a hint of spices. It's a very unique dish, and I think you'll find it quite enjoyable.
So why wasn't the dish labeled appropriately?
Well, that's because it's parts of a special promotion. Unfortunately, the labeling machines were on the fritz the day these were made, So the labels you received must have been switched in the process.
But why lobster stew if the dish was pastry? Look, Skinner, there's
I guess we're never
clearly
gonna get a satisfactory
fire in the
explanation for that.
kitchen. We can't put it out if we don't know what it is.
No, Chalmers. It's not a fire. It's the Headless Horseman. I'm sure of it.
I don't think so. Can I see it?
No, you can't. I'm positive it's the Headless Horseman.
This is serious.
Okay, that's a good
We
one.
have to do something right
That's
away.
my favorite one of this stream so
Put
far.
the fire out, and we won't be able to do that if you keep denying that there is one in the first place. Thank you for lunch, sir. I must be going, but it was nice meeting you.
Anytime, Chalmers. Don't forget to come back soon. Say, did you hear about the Headless Horseman? They say he's been roaming around these parts.
Ah, no, sir, I hadn't heard that. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye, sir. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, incredible. Yeah, brilliant. We're not gonna top that one.
Skinner and Chalmers, always poking around. Their arguments echo in each room in town. They try to outsmart each other with lots of sound. Always chaos and confusion when the two are around. Skinner always pushing and Chalmers pushing back. Playing out the same patterns they go through every day. But no matter what happens, they always stay in town tonight.
Mora.
Well, hold on. Yeah,
Hi,
I gotta pause it.
Superintendent
Yeah, that
Chalmers.
does check out. They do make a lot of sounds, and they do go back and forth, I suppose. So yeah, that song does check out.
Welcome. Please come in.
Thank you. It smells great in here. What are you cooking?
I'm making a pot of vegetable soup. It's not quite ready yet, but it should be soon.
Sounds delicious. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, thank you. I think I've got it all under control. Damn it. How could I have burned the diet? I've never done that before. Why did this have to happen today of all days? I'll have to throw this out and start over again. This is such a hassle. Come on. Come on. I know I can do this. All I need to do is find the right material to replace the burnt diet. Maybe outside I'll find something that could replace it. Aha, look at that tree. The kadang looks like it would fit perfectly. Now, how can I get it here without anyone
But he
noticing?
burned the diet, and now he's gonna get a
Maybe I could tie a
kadang
rope around
tree,
it
what?
and pull it over to the window. All right, let's give
because
it
these
a
are my
try.
favorites. Though, is when
1,
he
2,
burns something
3,
that isn't even a
and-
food.
What are you doing?
It's like
Why
a
is this
yeah, a
kitchen full of
concept.
smoke? Why were you trying to climb out the window? Answer me.
It's nothing, sir. It's just the steam from my steamed diet. It's a kind of quiche. I was just trying to open the window to let the steam out.
Stop lying to me. I know what's going on here, and I won't stand for it. Put the fire out and explain yourself.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I don't think he's gonna put the
Skinner,
fire out
I
somehow.
know that this is not diet. I can see for myself that this is kadang. Kadang. What I want to know is why
Kadang.
you changed the order without consulting me.
Well, sir, it's a regional expression. I thought that Kadang was a unique and exotic choice.
The name carries with it a certain flair that I think your students will appreciate. I'm sorry if I overstep my boundaries. It won't happen again.
Skinner, I find your explanation hard to believe. Are you sure that is the only reason why you changed the order?
Yes, sir, that's the only reason. I understand that it was wrong of me to make the change without consulting you, and I apologize for my mistake.
Very well. I'll accept your explanation, but in the future be sure to check with me before making any drastic changes. Is that clear? What's going on in the kitchen? It smells like smoke.
Oh, it's probably just a skinwalker. Nothing to worry about.
Can I see it?
No, I'm afraid not. It's best if we don't disturb it.
I think there might be a fire. Let me take a look. Well, this has been a pleasant lunch. Thank you, Principal Skinner.
That was kind of ambiguous because it
welcome,
seems like he could have
Superintendent
seen it.
Chalmers.
We just don't
It's
know.
always a pleasure.
Good day, Skinner.
Good day, Superintendent.
Oh, one more thing.
And that one left us hanging. We don't know what the one more thing was. Guess we'll never know.
I've ruined the
Quick jump to the
Asher.
next
I
scene.
was so looking forward to eating it tonight.
This is so frustrating. Oh, if only I had paid more attention to the stove instead of daydreaming.
I guess I will have to start over and try
Really
again.
weird because I always
There's
think
no
that
use in
the
being angry
disembodied
with
voice is
myself.
supposed to
I just need
be
to focus and try harder
Agnes,
next
but in
time.
that case it seemed
I
like
think I can use the Dutsia
possibly it
outside
was
the
actually
window
supposed to be
replace
Skinner.
the burn to shore.
I just need to cut the Dutsia into the right shape and size and then put it in place.
Let me see what tools I have around here that I can use. Maybe I can find something to help me shape the Dutsia. Here's a pair of garden shears. Perfect. Now let me get to work on the Dutsia. Okay, I'm gonna need to measure the burn to shore first. Then I can shape the Dutsia to match the measurements of the burn to shore. Okay, got it. Now to cut the Dutsia. Here we go.
Skinner, what the hell is going on here? This kitchen is full of smoke. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I mean, it's just the steam from the steam to shore I'm making. It's a traditional Turkish dessert.
Skinner, don't lie to me. The kitchen is on fire. I can smell the smoke. Now put out the fire and explain what you were doing.
Okay. I guess I was trying to make some toast using a toaster oven and it got a little out of hand.
Skinner, what is this?
Oh, this. It's the newest health food craze. It's called Dutsia, and it's a high-protein,
Skinner's
low-carbohydrate
hyping it up.
alternative to traditional Ashur. Trust me, it's all the rage in health food circles.
But why didn't you bring the Asher you said you would?
Well, you know what they say about trends?
Chalmers, you're so
Like the
whiny.
wind, they can change direction in an instant. I just wanted to make sure we had the latest and the greatest and the greatest. I'm sure
Latest and the greatest
you'll
and the greatest.
Skinner, I don't believe you. Now tell me the truth. Where is the Asher? Skinner, what is going on? I can see the smoke and flames coming out of the kitchen. We need to call the fire department.
No need to worry, Chalmers. That's just what we call the Rainbow Bridge. We don't need to call the fire department.
Rainbow Bridge? I don't believe you. I demand to see it for myself.
No. You don't
I
have
want
to
to see the
worry about
Rainbow
that.
Bridge.
We can take care
Come
of
on,
it
Skinner.
without involving the fire department.
If there's nothing wrong, then you'll let me see it. Otherwise, I'm calling the fire department. Well, thanks for lunch, Seymour. I should be going now.
You're always welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, and don't forget Rainbow Bridge.
Don't forget that it exists, I guess.
Sure. Have a nice day.
It definitely exists.
Welcome, Superintendent Chalmers. Please come in. The Lech Brewery Wielkopolski is cooking, but it's not
Okay,
ready
chat, I think this
yet.
might be the last
Can
one
I
that
get
we
you
watched. I
something
don't
to
know.
drink in the meantime?
No, thank you. I'm fine. What is Lech Brewery Wielkopolski?
It's a traditional Polish beer brewed in the city of Wielkopolski. It's a bit of an acquired taste, but many people enjoy it.
I see. I'm looking forward to trying it when it's ready.
It shouldn't be much longer. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Gods, why did I have to go and do that? I'm so sorry I ruined the brew. I guess I needed a break and I was so excited to try it. Please forgive me. I know I should be more careful. I promise I'll never make this mistake again. So embarrassed. I'm sure I'll never live this
I
down.
was going to say,
I hope I can
yeah.
still salvage the ingredients and brew something else. Gods of beer, hear my plea.
the gods
I
of
beseech
beer.
you to grant me the power to bring wafu dressing to the Wielkopolski brewery. Let me find a way to replace its Bertolch with this new flavor, and let me bring joy and delight to my patrons.
Amen.
And now I must find a way. But how? I will start by researching the ingredients of wafu dressing to determine how to incorporate it into the brewery's beer. I must also look into the effects these ingredients will have on the flavor profiles of the beer. Then, I must come up with a recipe and process that will deliver these results. Finally, I will experiment. A success, I can do this. Yeah, I am indeed the god of beer.
Skinner, what the devil are you doing in here?
Talk like that to the god of beer.
This place is full of smoke. Why were you climbing out of the
Oh
window?
my god.
Sir, I
It's
can
really
assure
intense
you
this
it's
time.
not smoke. It's simply steam from the steamed leash brewery Wielkopolski I've been preparing. It's quite harmless, I assure you.
Harmless? This kitchen is full of smoke, Mr. Skinner.
Oh my
want
god, he's
the truth.
furious.
What have you done?
Nothing, sir. I was simply trying to create the perfect leash brewery Wielkopolski. And I think I may have achieved it.
Skinner, you know that isn't Lech Brewery Wielkopolski. What is really going on here?
Well, it's complicated. You see, the Lesch Brewery Wielkopolski just wasn't available. So I had to improvise, and I found this amazing wafu dressing. It is the perfect substitute.
You expect me to believe that? This isn't the same thing at all.
I understand your skepticism, but trust
You're
me,
doubting his
I wouldn't have made
credentials
the
as the god of
substitution if I
beer.
wasn't absolutely sure it was the right thing to do. The wafu dressing is of the same high quality, and it offers a unique flavor that I'm sure you'll enjoy. It's a win-win situation.
Skinner, I'm not buying it. You need to tell me the truth right now. What is that? It looks like a fire.
No, that's Lord Bumbo. He's a friendly spirit who's here to help us out.
Shouldn't
Okay,
we be
Lord
doing
Bumbo, I've
something
definitely
about it?
heard him talk
Are
about
you
this one
sure
before.
it's just Lord Bumbo?
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely like a
Lord
regular
Bumbo
in
comes to
in
help
his
us every
repertoire.
now and then, and he's here now.
Can I see him? Well, Skinner, I thank you for lunch today. I must be going now. I'm afraid I have some other business to tend to.
Very well. Thanks for visiting. Until we meet again.
Yes, until then. Oh, and Skinner, what's that odd smell?
Oh, that would be Lord Bumbo. He likes to hang around here sometimes and drop off gifts.
Ah, of course. Well, goodbye then.
Okay, we'll watch one more chat. This is gonna be the last one. I think there's only one left, I assume, based on the running time.
Good evening,
We
Superintendent
may as well wrap it up.
Chalmers. Please do come in.
Good evening, Principal Skinner. Is that a surprise I smell cooking? Smells delightful.
Yes, it is. It's not quite ready yet, but it won't be long. Can I get you a drink while you wait?
That sounds lovely. Thank you.
What can I get you? We have a selection of beers, wines, and spirits. Damn it. I can't believe I burned the serpoids
The
again.
transition there from
I
one
was so
scene to
close to
to
getting
the
it
next.
right this time.
Damn it!
I must
Just
have been
incredible.
distracted. Ah, well, nothing to do now but start over. This time, I'll pay closer attention and make sure I get it right. I won't let it ruin my dinner. I think I just saw a bush full of bean feast out there. Now all I need to do is pick some of the beans, and maybe I can whip up enough of a bean feast to replace this burnt serpent.
You always went to see
I just
what
need to
he's
figure
burning,
out how to get to it.
what he's going to
Maybe
try
I
and
can
replace
climb
it
out the
with,
window and make my way over there.
And
Okay, here goes nothing.
what he's going to
Well,
say
that
is in
was
your on
hard
is
of
is
me.
in the kitchen.
Let's see if this bean feast is as good as I hope it is. It's delicious.
What the hell is going on here? The kitchen is full of smoke. Are you trying to burn the place down?
Oh no, it's nothing like that. I'm just making some steamed serpoids, and the steam is filling up the kitchen.
That's not steam. That's smoke. Put the fire out and tell me what the hell is going on.
Okay. I was heating oil in a pan and it got too hot and started smoking. I'm really sorry.
What is this? This isn't the serpoids I asked for.
Oh, this It's a special dish, a gourmet bean feast.
It's a secret recipe I picked up from a top chef in France. I thought you'd appreciate something a bit more unique than the usual stuff.
But as for suppoids,
Yes, of course. I just thought this would be an interesting alternative. I'm sure you'll love it once you try it.
Skinner, I know you switched the orders on purpose. Why did you do it? Skinner, the kitchen is on fire. We need to get out of here now.
No, no, no. That can't be. It must be hailstorms. You don't need to worry. It'll be fine.
Skinner, I need to see for myself. Let me take a look.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. Let's just go to the living room. It's safer there.
Skinner, this is serious. I need to see if the kitchen is on fire or not. Please let me take a look. Well, thanks for lunch, Mr. Skinner. I really appreciate it. I should be going now.
All right. Have a safe journey home.
Oh my God, look at that. The house is on fire.
What? No, no, no. That's just a hailstorm.
Oh, Mr. Skinner.
That was incredible.
I
It
think
was
we should
his
call the
Joey
fire
Styles
department.
style. Oh my god.
Do. Skinner and Chalmers. They fight all day, chasing each other around the halls. He lies to her, and she gets mad. It's a riotous affair and not sad. He's the principal, she's the teacher. They constantly clash with zero mercy. No one else in town can set the tone. Skinner and Chalmers in town tonight.
There we go. Chat, I missed that channel so much. I wish it had never gotten booted off of Twitch. At least we still have the compilations to remember it by, I suppose. But that is going to do it for hour 2. We're going to begin hour 3 shortly. We're going to play a Nintendo game that I'm sure you know from the NES days, but we're going to play it in a fashion that is going to be something that you've probably never seen before. So I am going to put some music back on, and I will be right back with you in a moment for hour 3. Chat, I'm really struggling to find games that I want to play on stream that I'm set up for, if you know what I mean, that aren't going to require me to spend a lot of time messing about, and things that I know that my machine can actually run as well. But I was digging through a list of old ROMs, NES ROMs. We'd just done, several streams playing through Super Mario World, and we finished the game. We didn't get all the levels out, we didn't do all the exits, but we did manage to, get to the end anyway. I'm sure many of you know Super Mario Brothers 2 for the NES. One of my favourite Mario games. We're going to play Mario 2 today, but we're going to play it in a totally different way. It's a ROM hack that somebody made in, I think, 1997 of Mario 2. And it's very much a ROM hack that's thematically like up my alley, because it's like, well, what if Super Mario Brothers 2, but what if instead of Mario it was Transformers? Like, okay. It's definitely different. Okay. Hold on, I'm just gonna move over. That doesn't seem to work. Okay. Try that. There we go. Transformers Episode 2, The Return of Unicron. What happened to Episode 1? I have no idea. Maybe there's a ROM hack of Mario 1 with Transformers characters in it. If there is, I don't know about it. Okay. I prefer Mario 2 anyway, so I'm just going to jump right into this. And you might be asking, okay, it's a ROM hack of Mario 2. Who's in it to replace the 4 characters? Mario, Luigi, Princess, and Toad. Well, the answer is, we'll get to it. Alert. Unicron has stolen a cloning device and has used cloned Transformers to create a new body. Your Dinobot squad will land on the surface, infiltrate Unicron's superstructure, make your way up to the power core in the skull area, locate Unicron's brain, and kill him. Okay. I have not played this. This is my first playthrough. I found it interesting that such a game existed, right? So we start with Grimlock, huh? Right, so presumably Grimlock is Mario. I think that's Slag is Luigi. Snarl is Toad, I assume. And Swoop is a princess. I don't know how far we're going to get into this game. We just kept playing it as a curiosity, right? So, first of all, it's difficult to look at. I think that's fair to say. There are guys like stuck on the ground and they're waving for help. The door is Blaster. Because why not, I suppose. I don't know what these little guys are. They look like little fire trucks instead of Shy Guys. I think it's going to get confusing. Because I've played Mario 2 through many times. But, like, you're used to being able to recognize all the elements. And this almost feels like playing it blind, because like the placements of everything are the same, but you're used to being able to just see like a mushroom or something without thinking about it, right? So, just Blaster again. It's a little transforming guy, I guess, and everything is just so difficult to look at. It's kind of like, okay, if everything was like Cybertronian, I would be fine. Everything is just so garbled. feel it would be too hard because it's just a ROM hack, obviously. But that's a bomb. A Unicron bomb. Okay, that ladybug character has not been changed. Alright. Kinda weird. I guess that the environmental changes kinda make the game look very ugly. If it was just like blue and kind of Cybertronian, it would be fine. I don't know what these look like helicopters, but I don't know. Okay, I missed my cue with the bomb there, or whatever the hell it is now. I can still sneak in there. Or can I? There we go. Chat, what do you think Birdo's going to be replaced by? Or who do you think Birdo's going to be replaced by? It's Omega Supreme? Or possibly like one of the Guardian robots on Cybertron, I guess. It's like Omega Supreme. Okay, that's kind of an interesting choice. The color scheme kind of reminds me of... This is a deep cut. Grandstand Converters Omegatron was the toy that was released in the UK. It was just Omega Supreme's G1 toy. In different colours and by a different company. And the colour scheme of that Omega Supreme type guy there was very much in the same sort of idea. I don't know if that was what they were going for. It kind of worked out. Is that guy supposed to be a Quintesson? Either that or it's a really ugly miscoloured drawing. I think it's a Quintesson. I'm not doing very well with this. Come on, give me at least one extra life. There we go. Okay, well we try... I assume that's Slag. Or Slug as they call him nowadays. That's Slag. Yeah, he didn't make the cut with... Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. If that's Slag, first of all, I should not be dying here. I've played this game a million times, as Mario too. I should know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I don't know why I can't get this. When I'm Luigi, I'm fine. When I'm Slag, not so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've turned into a little Stegosaurus. It's okay, I'm back. That's like a psychological thing. When I'm Luigi, I'm fine. But if I'm playing as other characters in this environment, somehow I'm not. The game is the same. Obviously, it's just that the look has changed. It's a little ram horn. Sure, why not? The decisions that they've made about what they're going to replace and, you know, with what are so strange sometimes. Well, these guys, why am I even doing this? Let's just go. Let's go right to the end. We're not going to mess about, huh? Okay, here's Amiga again. Or Megatron. Whichever you prefer. Oh! Okay, I'm a little Stegosaurus again. Oh! Yeah, I would have no problem doing this if I was Luigi, but somehow when I'm Slag, it's harder. You notice also, chat, that the Dinobots are, in what I do, with the exception of Grimlock, all seem to match their, oh, get that. I was going to say they all match their Gen 2 colours, I don't think that's true. Slag definitely does, because Slag's GT toy was green. Snarl does, because he's like red, I guess. We'll go back to the menu screen, we'll see. Or selection screen, I should say. 5 up. Oh, I missed it. Okay, we'll see next time. Robot sound. Whoa. Oh, what the hell did I do there? What was that? Oh, no. Making a lot of silly decisions here. These first few levels should be easy enough, you know? You shouldn't need to make a lot of silly mistakes. Oh. Let's be careful. Oh, let's not being careful. These guys didn't get changed either. That's sloppy. Okay. There we go. In the door. Alright, so far. Oh. Okay. But his has a little slag now. Oh, what did I do there? That was stupid. I wasn't able to look. What was that, Buicus? I guess that's Buicus. get over there. Oh, darn it. I took it the wrong way. Took that one the wrong way too. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Right. At least I got one extra life. Right, so we've got Grimlock. I guess he's in blue and kind of red, so I suppose he's kind of... He's a little bit GT because he's kind of got the blue. Slag is green, like the GT toy. Yeah, and Snarl is... Like, I don't know, he's like a yellowy red, so I mean, not a million miles away from his GT toy who was like a darker red than that. Okay. And then Sloop didn't actually get a GT toy at the time. We didn't know about it. There was a prototype for one, but I think his GT toy was going to be green. Anyway. Right, who are we going to be this time? Shall we be Swoop? Or probably should have been Snarl. Snarl is the Toad equivalent. I don't know if this environment makes any sense. I was going to say I don't know if this environment makes any sense, but do any of these environments make any sense in the Transformers context? But the place is made of trains, okay. I'm just gonna leave that be, I think. Or have I? Missed that completely. Oh, this thing. I see you there, buddy. Okay, so as I recall, Princess is actually the worst for this because she has the slowest picking speed. So Swoop is going to be the slowest of these guys. Oh, careful. It's a blue Omega this time. And again, that works with like the Guardian robots. But actually, in universe, arguably both of these could be colours of Omega, so far makes sense. Okay. Oh, I missed that. What, you're back? Gotta kill you again now. Didn't even know that was possible. Yeah. I don't get any coins that time. Okay, we're gonna be snarled this time. Oh, I forgot I didn't have floating power. But I should have stuck with swoop. It's so smart this time, huh, buddy? Oh, Cosmos? Okay. One of the problems with all the enemies being different is it's difficult at a glance to know which enemy is which, so you don't know how to react, if you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, some major slowdown. Let's keep going, go, 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 go. Okay. Good. What did I do that for? So I got distracted now. Oh, that was... Oh. I should know better. Okay, right. Let me get through there at least. Optimus Primes. This one. Oh, that was a flame. I didn't realize that was what that was supposed to be. Yeah, you get one of those red ones though. Ah. There we go. It shouldn't have been that difficult. Come on. One more chance. Ah. Okay, we'll be swoop this time. Oh, I thought we were past the desert stuff. Okay. Should have stuck with the snarl then. Again. Oh. Ah! Going out of nowhere. Okay, I guess I gotta go back in here now. No different time jump. Still got a little bit. Okay. Okay. Who's the boss going to be this time? Oh, it's Predaking. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, careful. Whoa. Oh, that didn't work. Nothing at all. Right. Okay. I don't know what's with these numbers in the clouds, that's a strange choice. Oh, that didn't work at all. Oh no. Oh, we're back down now. Start again. What? Skylinks? Is that what that's supposed to be? I mean, that thematically makes sense, I suppose. It's really weird that a lot of the enemies here are, like, aren't like Autobots? Like, you'd think they'd be helping me. There we go, okay. Why did I do that? Okay, I can get it back. I did it again! I must have done it the wrong way. Pick it up. There's another one. That didn't even work. Don't do it that way. Okay, I'm on my last life now. Chat, I think this is a one-off. I don't think I'll come back to this game. It's just an interesting oddity, you know? But it's kind of frustrating. Playing Super Mario Bros. 2 in a way where you kinda know where everything is, but not really. It's almost just like playing it at a disadvantage, you know? Okay. Oh. Oh, I can't believe it. If I was playing normal Super Mario Bros. 2, I would do a lot better than I did tonight. Because, you know, you recognize patterns, and in this you're kind of at a disadvantage because you're not really able to figure out what everything is. You're spending a lot of time going, what is that supposed to be? Okay. Should we continue? I don't know. I don't know if my heart's going to continue, to be honest with you. Oh, but that's... Nah, forget it, we're done. Oh, okay, chat. Been quiet tonight. But it's good to be back anyway. Also, my model has frozen. I would fix that, but there's no point because the stream is ending there anyway. Chat, what I see next, I'm going to be moving on. The next page of Kirby issue 2, we're going to be working on page 11, finally. And we're really getting into what I hope is the home stretch as far as the old pages go. We're going to be back tomorrow, hopefully a bit earlier. I'm going to try and really get organised and concentrate on streaming. I know I said that last week, but I'm going to try and devote some time to actually try to make sure that the next couple of streams are good ones, because it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I think Thursday night is probably going to be the last stream of the week. I'll try and pick out some other things for it to play and to look at for the second and the third hours as well. So it's kind of a chill stream tonight, getting back into it, you know. Get back in the swing of things. Anyway, thank you for being here with me. I will see you hopefully tomorrow evening for more fun and games, I imagine. And we can kind of, every time we get to a new page, we're kind of getting to reset the clock a little bit, you know what I mean, in terms of it's like, there's less stress at the beginning of working on a new page, I think, than there is towards getting to the end. In my experience, it's like getting to the end and crossing the finish line is always the most stressful part with any page. So, yeah, we'll get to start fresh. So that's all to come. Don't forget to check out Corbie at vcmc.com if you haven't already. I'm John Porter, and I will see you for the next edition of Corbie.